but
Yeah, you'll know better.
I definitely know better.
Tommy, we're almost matching though, man. This is real blue. I don't know if it's
Except
the same.
Tom's got a collar and he looks all professional, and you look cozy.
Tom, trust me. When you see this, you're gonna want one.
I
like
want him to have one so I can just feel it. I like soft shirt.
Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, what a good son. He gave me a nice gift. And I got a black one like this. I gotta lose some weight. I'll look a lot better in it. But now's the time to do suck my balls.
No, you don't get to see my awesome shirt.
All right, Mao.
I know all about it.
Well, fucking hit it. Let's go, Mao. Hit it.
Hit it.
Hit it. All right. Well, welcome back, Universe Off the Rails podcast. Coming to you pre-recorded from the Coldwell Banker Homestead Realty Studios here all around lovely Wisconsin.
Pre-recorded live.
Pre-recorded live. Hey, if you're looking to buy or sell a house or interested in a career in real estate, email Roy at cbhsr.com or give him a call, 414-235-0763. They'd love to be your go-to for all your real estate needs, and Roy knows what he's doing. Roy's butler has a butler. That's how well Roy's doing.
Roy's got a butler?
His butler's got a butler.
All right.
So
you
this
got
week...
a butler?
No, we don't have a butler. All right, this episode, we have hashtag Swedengate, how to make a quick 2K, double high five, fake Klay, Disney notes, elephants never forget Steve Irwin, real Squid Game, monkeypox guidance, littering, and hairy hot dude summer, cancel culture doesn't exist, no tampons, that bitch, Georgia Nope, and Will, you weren't supposed to be here. I didn't have any sex robots for you.
Okay.
All right, have you guys heard about Swedengate that's going on online?
What's it called?
Swedengate.
Swedengate. I don't think so.
Okay, this started from a random post that said, what's your overnight experience, like at a friend's house? What's your weirdest experience? And then, like, a common answer kept coming up, and they found out it was all from people who stayed at someone from Sweden's house as a kid. And they wanted to know if this was real, and they turned out it's actually weird and real. So what happens is, say, like, your friends from Sweden and you're going to spend the night at his house, right, Will?
I've never known anyone from Sweden when I was a kid.
Tom's going to tell you how it goes.
So how it goes is, if you go and spend the night at their house, you don't eat. They eat. You stay in a different room or upstairs.
You sit up in your room while they eat dinner.
What the fuck? Why?
That's just the way it is.
That's weird, isn't it?
So they invite you over to spend the night, but you're not allowed to eat in their house.
No dinner, no breakfast, no nothing. Yeah, you're like staying over.
Not even a Swedish meatball?
No, they have their own dinner without you. And then you just...
Well, then I'm not going. Fuck them. I'm not going.
Nobody knew this happened until... I guess that's normal in Sweden. But, like...
That's weird.
Yeah, it's hashtag Swedengate. Few eyebrows.
Fuck.
And people call the Swedish number and ask about this. Sweden actually has a number called the Swedish number. And they keep calling it. Asking, like, is this freaking real? You can't eat when you spend the night?
I wonder where that started. And, like, did they have lots of people just coming over and just wanting to stay and have dinner and then leaving? And
well, when they have dinner, they were saying, like, I read a couple stories. For dinner, you go downstairs. But for breakfast, it seems like the kids whose house it is comes downstairs while, like, you're trying to sleep or something, and they have breakfast early. And then, like, one kid came downstairs and they said, oh, go back upstairs. We're almost done eating. And then sent them upstairs without any food, which is weird.
Like, you can't even sit there with them while they're eating and, like, talk to them?
No, they
Why
don't eat
wouldn't
in
you
front of.
do that? Why wouldn't you invite people over for dinner? I mean, if you have a friend that's spending the night, why wouldn't you feed them? When I was going to spend the
weird.
night with y'all's house, y'all fed me.
I think that's why people are saying it's weird, because anywhere else in the world, it's pretty customary to, if you've got a guest, you're including them and they're sitting at the dinner table with you and they're eating with you.
It's so weird. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Could you, so if you go to spend a night at somebody's house, you got to brown bag it, so if they eat a peanut butter and jelly while they have dinner?
By yourself in shame on the bed.
Yep. Yeah, you got to
brown
brown bag
I'm
it.
not going. I'm not going.
Well, they didn't know it until it happened. Like you're in the middle of, oh, when's breakfast? Oh, I don't get breakfast. What the hell? Yeah, that's not their job to feed.
Either.
No, you don't get nothing. Any meal.
I'm curious to know what the reasoning behind that is, because there's got to be something. That's
It's
just
not
too
their
weird.
job to feed you, right? That's probably the way.
It's just their mentality.
I guess. Hey,
you're staying in our home. We're putting a roof over your head.
Why would you get to eat our food? Why do you think
maybe
you get our
because
food?
Swedish food might be shitty, because I've never heard of a Swedish restaurant. Have
Swedish
you?
meatballs.
Yeah, IKEA is the Swedish restaurant.
IKEA with the Swedish meatballs.
I don't mind a Swedish meatball though.
Dude, I had a freaking hot dog last time we went to IKEA, and it was really good.
Some Swedish.
Did you go to the one down here, right up the road?
Yeah.
I have not been to that one yet. That big, huge one.
I've only been to IKEA once.
So there's a restaurant inside there?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after the checkouts, there's like a little, kind of like a Costco or Sam's
Dude,
Club.
the whole thing is a fucking maze. You can't like just go to like the flooring section. You have to walk 20 miles.
They purposefully make it so that you're like a rat in a maze and you have to go through their entire store to get out.
Everything. It's one hallway bent into a maze. That's their whole fucking store. That's and you crazy. Just go through showroom to showroom to showroom.
How much have you been there?
None. I was too pissed off. It's a lumber yard. Build it yourself.
For tables.
Fuck IKEA.
You get to the end and it's the warehouse where the stuff is on shelves and you get someone to come and grab what you need.
And then you got to put that shit together, and
so the
it's
whole,
not in English.
They force you to go through it's just a showroom.
Well, I would go and eat a hot dog or a Swedish meatball and say,
fuck it. Hot dog was good.
Can you go in the backside and just eat and then leave?
They have a restaurant. It wasn't open when we went.
I think you can just go to the restaurant. Yeah, it was COVID protocols, but I think you can just go to the restaurant. But if you want to go look at like, oh, they got some fun Christmassy nutcrackers on sale. Yeah. You're in for the 20-mile ride. It is a one-way fucking river. You are seeing
it's a huge building. I mean, I know you're exaggerating by 20 miles, but it's probably a mile.
Oh, it's if you're doing the way they have the showrooms, it's more than a mile.
Like a rat in a maze. I don't like the sound of that.
You have to look at every showroom display they have to get out. You see everything. It's stupid. You can't get out.
I mean, they're doing it for a reason.
I know.
Well, I know, but they should
make
them available. Yeah. But you should not have to walk through a maze and go through every single one. I think that's kind of not good. Yep. I mean, come on.
You should go do that.
Go, hey, I'm here to pick up some throw pillows. Go to the throw pillow section.
You've got to go
there.
Through the maze.
Well, here's your assignment. Go to IKEA and tell us about it.
Do you have to put together the throw pillows, or are they already put together?
You got to stuff
them and zip them up.
Sew the fringe on.
So, it seems like a whole thing. I don't think I really have a need to go.
A lumber yard. No. But do you want to make $2,000 quick?
Yes.
Okay, this company, all you have to do is allow them to release 100 cockroaches in your house.
Fuck no.
That's it.
Wait, why? Why would they pay money to do that?
They're an exterminator company. They want Pest Informer, I believe, study how to find the newest way to get rid of cockroaches.
Fuck no.
So,
they're creating your house as a cockroach small infestation, and they want to know how the best way, the new fun ways. I don't know. Maybe they set up laser guns to shoot your cockroaches one at a time. But whatever the newest,
your
spirits. Yeah.
Your hauntings, the cockroaches might run them out, but then you're stuck with cockroaches.
So they're letting 100 cockroaches loose in your house, and then they're coming to get rid of them.
Yep.
So
How
they're just
long do they
trying
have
to find test sites to see better ways to get rid of them. I might do it for $2,000.
Okay, so here's something I learned on TV about cockroaches. When
They bring-
cockroaches find food, they secrete a trail of sugary shit so all the other cockroaches can find it too.
Yeah, ants do the same thing.
So they want a fresh house with no cockroaches so they can probably like trail all that shit and see what they're doing. And
If they do they guarantee that they're going to get rid of them? Because I don't want fucking cockroaches in my house. If you want to use my house to test and make sure that you're going to get rid
well,
of
right
them,
now that would be great for us, right?
yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, but
Do it.
what about this? What about this? You get a
It says
check for $2,000. You let 200 cockroaches loose in your house.
100.
100. The check bounces and you're stuck with the cockroaches.
Oh no, they're doing a direct deposit. It's going to be in there
Before a cockroach leaves.
before a cockroach touches.
Well, just to let you know, their experiment is going to last for about 30 days. That's like a full at. Why don't you just rent
Wait, oh, go ahead.
Yeah, we can apply right here. But $2,000, that's more than some people's rent and mortgage for a month.
That's true. But 30 days, so they're taking 30 days. Can you not be in your house for that 30 days?
5 to 7 homes. Rules of the study: must own the
There you
home,
go.
21, located in the United States, will be family, and you must not additional treatments at the end of the study. Haven't been eliminated, we will get rid of it. So you got to live with them for a month.
Do you have to live there? Because y'all could do it at your house.
Yeah, we don't have to.
I'm just wondering for the other people if they would have to live there, because I don't know that I would want to be living at the house while they're doing experimental
I'm
things
going
for
to
a
leave
month.
this one up. Well, our house is empty right now, so why the hell not, right?
Why not? Why not?
Let's do it.
A $2
Sign up,
grand
Tom.
would help out. Why don't y'all check into it? Because if you don't have to be there, you might as well.
As long as they guarantee they're going to get rid of them.
What
think that's pretty cool.
exterminating company is this? Is it Orkin?
I think it's other ones that it's probably all of them.
Just a research study group.
Yeah, that are like, okay, here's the Orkin's new thing they want to test. Here's Terminex thing they want to test. We'll randomly put them in different houses.
I've never had cockroaches in a house that I stayed at, and they terrify
Just
me.
Crabs
Just
Body
no,
crabs.
coming out of the
Dead
laundry
bugs.
chute.
no. I've had mice, no
Let me
cockroaches.
tell you something. If you live in New Orleans, you can't avoid it, and you can have exterminator come every month. We call them palmetto bugs down there, or water bugs. They're huge roaches, and they fly. They'll fly. You see one on the wall, and you go and it flies. Yeah. I'm used to it. I mean, like, I just smash them. I've been around them my whole life. So we have a few in the building. I've never seen one in my apartment, but like they come through the steam pipes. They're down in the basement. When they do any kind of digging around the street, they rustles them up. But those don't fly here. But like it creeps people out when they see them. They freak out.
You know what else is creepy?
It's not
those
an
millipedes.
infestation. They don't get into your food. This isn't the kind that get into your food. They need moisture to survive.
So our laundry
Gross.
pile. Do you guys want to? Do you want to see? This is some new medicine thing that I just thought was cool because you know me, I'm interested in new medical procedures that could have never happened during my time when I learned about stuff. This is brand new. A guy got a double arm transplant.
What?
He lost his arms, and look at that. He got a double arm transplant.
Both from the same guy?
Well, yeah, obviously. So the hardest thing that they are working, and like every day. So your nerves come in like a tube, like your spinal cord is in a cord. And these nerves are hooked up to a tube. What they found out is inside that tube is every single nerve, needs to be threaded together. Well, they found a way that if they keep those tube ends alive, snip them and put them together, the nerves eventually figure out where they're supposed to be,
Oh,
Really?
wow.
and then they start healing. And the last thing he's getting motion in is his fingers, but it regrows, retakes over the old nerves. It's just a pathway, and soon his nerves will all be grown in that hand as
That
best
is
as they can.
wild. How long has it been? And does he have feeling?
He does. He's getting feeling, and he's starting to be able to wiggle his fingers.
That is
From
wild. And it's
How did he
someone
lose his
else's
arms
arm.
to begin with? Did they
uh,
say?
not sure, right? A little bit of strength in the
French.
triceps, and then obviously the hand last. The hand is complicated. So many little muscle. I'm able to close
Right.
the fist on the right side and flicker them a bit. So he's starting to get this already.
That is wild.
So
And
he
so
will
cool.
eventually. I guess we'll see how far it goes. But I just think that's like, holy crap! You have a different guy's arms on.
That's
There he is.
wonderful. That's wonderful.
And it looks
So
like, I
now,
mean,
I
what
want to
this is
see the
doing,
movement, though. I want to see a clip. Is there a clip?
I'll try to find one. But what this is doing now is bringing up legal stuff with, do these count as organs, or do you have
right.
to get a special sticker to donate limbs,
Is
like
it
a
like Rick
limb
and
and
Morty,
organ?
where he's got the other arm and the arm is violent because it's got a mind of its own?
Well, here you go. They're
Like
good
it
enough
commits
that
murder, yeah.
he's holding a baby, so they're good enough he can sit down and be safe with a baby.
Who's putting those socks on him, though? Look, there, and look at the other ones. Go up. Who put
Those are
those socks
cool.
on him?
What is wrong with those socks? They're
Ugh.
cool.
You
Molly
think they're
likes
cool?
Argyle socks,
Yeah, obviously
I
some
do.
girl put them
I
on
like
him.
them.
but now he can hug people again.
Well, good for him.
I think that to me, that's just fascinating, because I learned so much about the nerves, and that was not.
That's
We just said it wasn't possible, but now that gives me, like, because you can't transplant eyes. Eyes grow like fingerprints. They're specific to a person.
You
The
can
nerves
transplant a
grow.
cornea.
You can transplant, but now if you can do the nerve endings, I wonder if they're going to be able to slowly get your vision back with new eyeballs. Actually,
Wouldn't that be something,
I
huh?
I
mean,
mean, that's where this leads to. The nerve connection thing is like arms, legs, feet, fingers, eyeballs. Like,
That's amazing. So they find the other end of that nerve that they should connect to on their own?
yeah.
so could they
We
use
thought we would have to do them, or what we tried to do was connect them individually,
Right,
follow it all the
right,
way down. It's a pain. It's impossible.
right. It's impossible.
So now they just seek them out on their own. I thought,
So can they use that retroact? Like, could they use that now to give someone like a foot that lost their foot, or an arm that's got the stump and is, will it
what
would
you
it work?
have to do is, your brain does react. The nerve goes all the way into your brain, like parts of your brain trigger when you wiggle a finger. But
Yeah,
you would have to take out an extra section of good shit on your
right.
body
So
to
you
get it.
hit the nerve that's still
So,
working. Yeah,
yeah. So you got to
But
go
you,
up to where the nerve is
where it's
now.
still good. So you're gonna have another amputation in order to
Yeah,
have that
just probably. I
connection.
don't know if it's a slice, like you can meat slice it a new end, or
that
how,
is
if it's an
so
inch or two.
crazy. I mean, but if something like that could give me the chance to, if I'd lost a hand, to get it back and be able to feel again.
Hmm.
Holy crap.
But it would
That
look different, and you
I
got to
know a guy
find,
that lost
skin
both of
color is
his
important.
arms due to an electrocution, and
Okay.
they replaced, and they were up to here. He had nothing. They replaced them with the claws that he was able to train himself to use them. And man, I saw him flipping burgers. He was using a fork, flipping burgers on the freaking grill. I was like, that's amazing. I mean, like, he's got mobility, can drive, and he's got no arms.
Well, they make it so that those same like nerves or whatever, when they pinch, it just pinches something in the
You just
mechanical
got to
head.
train it or whatever.
Yeah,
Because he had they were up to here, and he was able to use them. So that's
That's awesome.
amazing.
it's crazy. And when you just think about how much goes into the hand, how many nerves, how many bones, how much, it's crazy that something like that
Yeah, even
can
in
work.
gross anatomy, which means all of anatomy, they cut off the hands and feet, and you don't learn them in the textbooks.
It's a
That is
completely
for
separate field.
after. Yeah.
You've got a hand specialist, and that's all they do is hands.
Yep. Hands and feet.
Wow.
So,
That's
Will,
interesting.
have you heard this story?
Seems too hard to learn. Like, oh God.
Yeah, it's a pain.
Because
in
I
the ass,
took,
but
yeah, I mean, like I did medical stuff, and there's a lot you gotta memorize and stuff, you know. It's
and then
just
throw out and rememorize when it gets better.
Yeah.
and then
Tell
it
her about
changes. It changes. You got to keep
Yep.
up with it.
So yeah, they're using the NFG, which just came out at the tail end of my nerve growth factor, and
It's too hard.
now it's working. You add
Yeah,
that,
it's for brilliant people, and my brain is. I smoke too much weed. I can't.
you pretty much cut it off. You add some NFG spray right there. Boom! You stick it back on. The two nerves are now growing like the root powder.
Or
from
you
plants.
get you a good
it's like
woman
the root
that can
grow?
do.
Yeah, it's
You
like root
get you a
grow.
good woman that can do what you need her to do for you.
Yeah. All right. Did you hear about Klay Thompson impersonator
Who's Klay Thompson?
from the Golden State Warriors? Basketball player.
Oh, Klay with a K. Yeah.
Maybe with the Klay.
K with the
Here-
clay.
Yeah, Klay with a K. Oh, there you go.
So this guy is a Klay Thompson impersonator. He walked right the frick in and was shooting around before the game. He made it onto the court.
He's the
through
same size as him.
No, he's a few inches shorter. But
Jim
we can
Shot.
show you.
But he just walked in like he owned the place, and
He got through the security, like here it is. And then they're walking him in. And he's filming it.
well, he's got someone else with him that's
He's
filming.
got somebody else filming.
A cameraman. He goes, what the fuck? He's just going. Everybody's moving him. Security, here's another guard. He walks right on by.
When did they catch him? When the real Klay Thompson came in? It was like, who the fuck is that?
There he is, walking on the court.
That's crazy.
There he is. This is game 5 of the NBA Finals. He's shooting around.
He's making the shot.
Yeah, he's good.
No, these are highlights. He did it for about 10 minutes. And
Man, he's
Yeah, it's
nothing but net. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's amazing what you can do with editing. Do they show him
Sign
getting
that
caught?
man.
oh yeah, he did it the day before, but
Yeah, of course.
so he was leaving. He was trying to get out of there with his footage. They just let us in.
So we gotta go back.
You gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go back.
Well, he was leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course.
Here's a guy wanting to get a picture with him.
Bro.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what's up, bro? What's up, man? We talked on Twitter a few years ago. What's up, bro? Hey.
Hello, brother. Have a good one, bro.
She's laughing because she knows it ain't Klay Thompson.
Because I bet Klay Thompson was in the.
I was just looking for the team story.
Yeah, bullshit.
I swear.
Look at her shove him. You knucklehead. She's treating
Yep,
him
have a
like
good
what
day.
he is, a knucklehead, right?
Well, he was in there for so long. They were probably all
Look,
talking and
man,
going,
if you
"Yeah,
look
that's
like
not-"
the guy, wouldn't you give it a
Am I still
shot,
gonna be able to
man?
go without tickets?
So
You're
here
not
you
gonna
go.
kick me out again, right?
No, if you have tickets, yeah.
She was
You
just
are
kicked
welcome.
out there.
I was
She
just
said,
thrilled.
if you have tickets, you can go.
And he's
He
driving a
is-
Mercedes?
He's banned for life. They took his tickets away, and he's banned for life.
Oh, but that lady said he's got it on tape. She
I
said.
know.
That's terrible. Why would they do
And
that?
he's like going for trespassing. They're sending him a ticket for.
Oh, man, just tell him don't do it again. Come
He
on.
says he's technically not trespassing, right? They waved him in.
Yeah, what did he
Never
do
asked
wrong?
him. That's on the security guys.
I
They
mean,
waved
he
him
was
through.
taping it.
A lot of times they come with their own cameraman for all kinds of shit, you know. That's no big deal for NBA
I
players
mean,
to.
to me, that should be on the security guards. Like, yeah,
was
he
actually-
intended to do that and see how far he could get, but the security guards should have checked.
He said he went
credentials.
through 7 points of security. He walked by 7 different security guard stations. They all waved him. He went through metal detectors, waved through, took pictures with people.
That's Joe from Impractical Jokers. He's
Yeah,
breaking out on his own.
that's what he's doing.
But it's a good impractical joke. I mean, come on. Just, okay, you got us. Don't ban the guy for life. Obviously,
And
he's
now
a
we're going to
fan.
upgrade our security,
Right.
Yeah, just
No
upgrade
one was
your
hurt.
security. Right.
And
Nobody
you
was
learned
hurt.
something
There
about your
needs to be
security.
a meeting, right? There needs to be a meeting. Like, dude.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know. You can't,
I
banned
think it's
for
kind of
life?
cool.
I don't know. And he was a knucklehead. That's my point. Like, if
For
somebody
being a
was
knucklehead. And he didn't harm anybody. You're going to ban him for life? You know what?
Yeah.
I would go across town and become a Sacramento Kings fan.
I mean,
Fuck
he
you.
knew what he was doing was wrong, but security waved him through,
Look.
and it's not like he broke in.
He could play for Sacramento, and when Golden State, because they're right there, right? When Golden State comes to town, you put on your Klay shit and you go back out on the court. Fuck you! Ban for life this. And then Sacramento will ban him, and they'll just keep going to different cities.
Well, obviously,
it was good, man.
Obviously, unless you kidnap the real Klay Thompson, you're not getting in the game. Someone's going to notice
right.
2 Klays. But he said for 10 minutes, he said it was worth it. For 10 minutes, he got to be an NBA player.
What did Klay have to say?
I don't know. I didn't ask around.
I know. Don't you think they should have interviewed Klay? And what do you think about this?
You think?
Yeah, I mean, there was that guy that looked kind of like Aaron Rodgers, and Rodgers actually met him, and they did a little like bit on it.
That's it.
Ben Roethlisberger guy too.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't it Rodgers? I just saw him on Impractical Jokers, where he was like a judge in the singing competition or whatever that they.
Oh yeah. The kids' talent show.
Yeah, the kids' talent show. Oh, that's cool. I don't have an off the rails behind me. I feel left out.
Well, you should. Just kidding. I'm
back
just kidding.
Back when the show was fun before you. Can you believe that? Can you believe she did that?
I'm sorry.
Cold as ice, man. Cold.
I'm sorry. I'm in a
ice.
mood today. I'm in a mood to mess with Will.
She's sick today.
Tom, I don't know if I can go on.
Oh, you can't see it.
To suck my balls. There you go, Mal.
Molly, you don't have any balls. You
How do you know?
have what's known as a vagina.
How do you know?
What jig getting to?
Tom told me all about it.
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't know me.
We went fishing one day without you, and I spent 8 hours talking about and describing your vagina to him.
Speaking of fish,
I've
right?
got beach ball sized lady nuts.
That's how it started. Okay, so I wanted to bring this up because it's funny. The Gravity Falls, I used to watch that show.
I love that show.
So he wanted to talk about Disney's like rules of the show and how ridiculous it is. So, like things that you can't say, that the Disney censorship. So we got that here, and I just think it's free.
Following are real emails from the Disney TV Standards and Practices Department.
From the creator.
Monday, September 9th, 2011, page 31. Please revise poop face as it comes across as a replacement for shit face.
What?
Use of Mabel saying poop, poop, and butts in the episode Fight Fighters came across as more childlike and not as offensive.
I've never met a human on Earth of any age who would be offended by a cartoon saying the word poop face. Not changing it.
Yes.
It has come to our attention that hoo-ha is a slang
Hoo-ha.
term for vagina. Please revise.
It is a proper word meaning excitement or hullabaloo, and that is clearly its meaning here. The context is an owl-themed restaurant called Hoo-Ha's Jamboree.
That's clever. Not changing it.
Please revise. Chub pup on t-shirt.
Whoa.
Chub has a sexual connotation.
This is silly. It's an image of a fat dog. From the context, there's no reason to think chub means anything other than that.
We have ran this phrase up the line, and unfortunately, the concern surrounding it still remains. If you'd like to send me some alternate phrases, I can run those and let you know
Chode.
what becomes
Say
of it.
chode.
Alternate phrases. Chubby pup. Tub pup. Chubbity pup pup. I can't believe I have to do this.
Page 380. Please revise the action of Blubs putting his arm around Derlin. As noted in previous concerns, their affectionate relationship should remain comical versus flirtatious.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
They're buddies.
That's
Chill out.
right.
Yeah.
I love
The
this
gesture
show
is approved
so much
in
more
this
now.
context. Page 50. Please replace cheese as the term is considered an abbreviation of Jesus. Page
Oh my
26.
gosh.
Please revise Holy Christmas as it could be perceived as religiously offensive. Page 6. Please revise Seuss's line about dressing as a giant teddy bear. It may call to mind the people who dress up as stuffed animals.
It
as
may
they
call
currently
to
offend.
mind.
Do I even have to respond to this?
Page 11. Please revise Wendy's response, aw, crud dang, as crud has an inappropriate slang definition.
Crud dang.
How is this my life?
Page 16.
I love
He is
his
okay
replies.
saying the word Lucifer. Please
I like the
revise.
responses.
See no reason to
Yes.
change this. The devil isn't real.
Please revise. S&P is concerned we will get complaints about such mentions of Lucifer, Satan, and or devil.
So what if we get a complaint? The current line, scrimshod from the tusks of Lucifer himself, is the kind of stuffy, non-political, old-timey purple prose like you'd see in Moby Dick. It's 100% less offensive to any religion than the Mr. Toad's Wild Ride hell scene in Disneyland. Our usage is patently defensible, and you could respond to a complaint like this. Sir, madam, we respect your religion, but this fanciful public domain language is used in a spooky, Halloween-like context and in no way represents a commentary on any belief system whatsoever. Please eat this Mickey-shaped cookie and enjoy this cute, classic, family-friendly Disney cartoon. Why should we be
Yes.
hostage to any imaginary knee-jerk career complainer who could conceivably go out of their way to pretend to be offended by it?
Pretend. That's right.
We'll
Wow.
review in context.
I agree.
Page 32.
Yeah.
The gag with the basketball player throwing the pet chimp through the basketball hoop will most likely be problematic. We
Oh,
would need to run the scene by our Disney animal consultant
Oh
for
my
acceptability, especially with any primate inclusions. Also,
What?
the monkey's name, Salacious Monk, is also problematic for S&P, as the salacious term is inappropriate. Please
Please
revise.
revise.
This is maybe the dumbest collection of notes I've ever received. Seriously, reread this entire paragraph out loud.
Please revise the text on Tambry's flyer. Bottles will be spun. This implies they are playing spin
Yes.
bottle.
Of course.
We don't want to send the wrong message.
Why
to our
not?
audience.
What's wrong with spin the
Messages,
bottle?
Teenagers like kissing. How on earth is that the wrong message? And it's on a flyer. We don't even show it. You gotta be kidding me here.
S&P is still uncomfortable with this flyer, giving the impression that it is a make-out party.
What's a makeout party and where can I find it? Fine. Go remove the line, bottles will be spun. Please replace with new line, not S&P approved.
Please omit not S&P approved on the party flyer.
I don't see what the problem with this is.
Not S&P approved has been approved by S&P.
That's crazy. It's a joke, right?
no, that's real.
It's a show called Galaxy Falls. It's an
G-
amazing show.
Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix. It is hilarious. Is it on Netflix or is it Hulu?
It's, I
Mm,
would say
mean
Disney
Hulu?
Plus, right? Disney. We were just talking about Disney.
Oh, maybe it is Disney Plus.
Do you
You're right.
mean Hulu?
Nope, Disney Plus.
Disney
No, Hulu.
Plus? I'm wrong.
Hulu?
There's what, 3 seasons, and it's so good.
Tom, you're supposed to say, is that how you say it?
Is that how you say it?
Are you happy now, Will?
Did I do good? All right. Here is my elephant stories of the week. First of all, elephants are no longer people. The elephant in the Bronx Zoo was trying to do like the movie Ted and get protection as a person, and it was not granted.
Wait, the elephant was trying to, or someone
No,
was
the
on the
people
behalf?
they wanted to give the elephant human constitutional rights.
On
Why?
behalf of the elephant.
Free Willy?
Well, they're trying to claim that it's a sentient, just like humans.
Well, I mean, they are pretty advanced for animals, and they have a family unit, and they look out for one another. I like elephants, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they have them in the circus anymore because they were, not cool to have the elephants in the circus, because it's cruel and unusual punishment.
So here is my crazy elephant story that you're going to have more questions that I don't have answers, so we can only speculate. So a woman was trampled to death by an elephant, okay?
Okay.
The elephant came to her funeral. It got away, came to her funeral, ripped her corpse out of the coffin, and beat it around.
What?
Yep.
No wow.
Was this like a trainer that
No. So the elephant was in the wild. I don't know what she did to the elephant, but the elephant killed her. And then it got away, and then at the funeral, the animal threw the corpse.
How the fuck would it know where her funeral was and when?
And then the elephant left. I don't know. How smart are freaking elephants that this
is in India, huh?
Yeah, I believe so.
70-year-old woman trampled to death by an elephant, and her corpse was then bizarrely attacked by the same beast at her funeral.
That is insane.
Maybe the funeral was near to where the elephant lived or whatever.
Well, the elephant came off of a sanctuary and I guess they just go where they want. You know how elephants are. They pretty much go where the fuck they want. Or
and they never forget. They never forget. And that's what happened. He still held the grudge on that bitch. And knowing that she was dead, still he trampled her to death. And then what did he do with her corpse? Flung it around?
Elephants have funerals and shit. The elephants know what a funeral is. And this chick did something to piss that elephant off so bad that he ruined the funeral. That's like major pissed.
What did she do?
That's what I want to know. It just says the elephant fucking killed her. She did something to piss an elephant off. And it was that bad that the elephant knew to come wreck the funeral.
So the elephant is using his right to remain silent. He's not talking, huh?
They left and they continued the funeral, and they don't know where the elephant is now.
So the moral of his story is don't piss off an elephant.
Yeah, don't fuck with an elephant.
Well, but aren't elephants like revered in this was in India?
Yeah, well, when they have weddings, don't they have an elephant at the ceremony? And yeah,
you can take elephants like taxis.
Well, I wonder what happened. Because
whatever this chick did, she deserved it. This is not normal elephant behavior. This chick had it coming, so I'm kind of siding with the elephant here. That it's not just a.
You mean a 7-year-old woman? You're referring to her as a chick?
Yeah.
Come on.
This broad deserved it.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know, man. I would love to know what caused that.
I know.
She
took it to her grave, and the elephant took it out of the grave.
I think maybe she gave him a dirty look or something. He didn't like it.
That's wild.
Elephant tramples. Done. Oh, I love that.
I would like to know how it found the funeral.
It was around, man.
It might be a small village where everything's all right there,
Maybe. That's where everybody was then,
Yeah, I mean, like you can't throw a cat in that neighborhood without hitting an elephant.
I mean, they got big noses. Could it smell it?
Sniff it out.
So here's a chick trying to get Steve Irwin's kid's phone number, and he's so adorable rejecting her. This is the cutest kid on the planet. Here we go.
I think you're so cute, and I was wondering if I could have your number.
Well, I'm very flattered. Thank you. Where
America.
Oh, nice. That's good. Where about?
Utah.
Cool. Oh, no, Utah's great. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, the easiest way is usually like on Instagram, because then people can look at it and monitor it and see when it comes through.
Okay.
Because my number's hit and miss.
Okay, this is so random, but I actually DM'd you last night to tell you I was coming here today.
Oh, no. Okay, well, what was your name?
Megan Grass.
Okay, I'll look it up.
Perfect.
No worries.
Thank you.
Isn't he fucking the nicest guy ever?
He is.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh, that's his son, right?
That's the little baby he was holding when he was fucking with the crocodiles. He's a grown
And he
man
does
now.
he does the same stuff. I think he's got a family.
Yeah, the daughter too. The daughter has a baby.
Yeah.
The daughter had a child. What?
Well,
Yeah,
that's
what a
Mindy.
nice guy.
She's been on tons of stuff. She had her own show for a while. She was on
Dancing with the Stars.
She
Yeah.
was,
What a nice kid. Yeah.
He's
whole
so cute.
family
I want to
seems-
hurt him. I want to hurt him.
Don't say that. You don't
know,
mean
like,
that. Don't
no,
say
like,
got a little crush.
You know how Louise wanted to slap that guy on Bob's Burgers, that kid?
because he was so cute.
That's how I feel about this kid. He's so
I think
cute.
that whole family is just
The best.
I love
Oh
them.
God!
They're
What?
great.
I mean, but Steve Irwin. What a terrible loss that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But his kids just took right up where he left off.
And they're
and
all
kept
wonderful.
advocating for animals and
They
Who's
got to be
good?
robots. People can't do that great. Do you know how strong that guy was? He had to be Steve Irwin. Like crazy.
Yeah, but
wrestled
animal.
with crocodiles.
In
the
the water.
Aussies, man, they're a hardy people. You know, they're descendants of convicts that were sent to Australia to get them out of England. So they're a lot like Americans. You know, we're mutts too. I mean, like, I love Aussies, man. I think they're cool people. I really
Steve
enjoy
Irwin,
them.
he'd be the only guy on TV I didn't want to fight. Him and like Sig Hansen, I can just tell are powerhouses.
But I thought it was going to be a crocodile. Who knew it would be a stingray?
Dude, he's the crocodile hunter. It would have had to be something not in his territory.
Yeah.
Crocodiles ain't taking him down. He's undefeated on crocodiles.
Fucking stingray.
Stingray?
They
Yeah,
said
that was,
they got rid of the clip because they were recording it and
Mhm.
it barbed him in the heart. He pulled it out.
Yeah, he shouldn't have done that.
I think they said if he hadn't pulled it out, they might have been able to save him.
He always said if he goes, it's going to be in the ocean. That's what he said. Anything ever happens to me, it's going to be in the ocean. He knew it. And if you got that in the back of your mind, you just...
Well, there's so much less in your control in the ocean. There's so
You
many
ain't
more like
outrunning anything in the ocean.
no, that's their
Isn't that
that's
a
their world.
horrible thought, though? I mean, like, one of your worst nightmares to get fucking caught up with a fucking alligator or a crocodile and have them haul you into the fucking swamp. Oh, just think about that. That's just fucking horrific.
Yeah.
You know?
Give me the stingray.
Well, like, been eaten by the lions. Like sometimes they're just laying there like they've resigned that the lion's
They
going
eat
to
you
eat me. They're
alive.
still alive. They're looking at the lion, chewing on him. And they're trying to get up. Fucking nature's cruel, man.
You got to offer them your neck that there's a point. Like, please.
Yeah, come on, do me in.
Yeah.
Just like the guillotine. You just
All right. You guys know they're doing a real Squid Game?
no.
What?
Squid Game
Korea?
reality series coming to Netflix. You guys
No,
have
they
that?
they can't
No
do
one's
an actual
dying, I
Squid
don't think.
Game.
It's going to be the
Right.
record-setting 4.56 million.
Oh, that's a lot.
But the whole thing with that show is people actually died. It was very shocking.
Right.
You couldn't do that on.
Yeah. This is pretty much a last man standing. So we're going to see what they come up with. Are they going to be childhood games like in the movie?
Gosh, that movie was crazy.
Or
It was a
the
series, right? A
Yeah,
miniseries?
it's not a...
Do you think you could watch that again?
Yeah, they're coming out with Squid Games too.
Yeah, they are doing a sequel.
I'm just talking about, could you watch the first one again if you already know the outcome?
Yeah.
I
It
feel
was
like
good.
it's got good rewatchability. I think I could watch it again. I know the outcome, but I still want to see it again. I do. If they do a second season,
Mhm.
I'm going to watch the first season again before I watch the second season.
Okay.
Because I forget a lot.
Hey,
Yeah.
CDC offered some bizarre tips for sexual contact with monkeypox. You guys want to hear some of them?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
So it's like orgies is spreading it or something like that, or promiscuous sex?
They don't want to say it, but it's pretty much really hard to get monkeypox. So you need like blood to be involved. So anal sex is the best way to have a little bit of bleeding.
So is
It
this
can
somebody
happen.
fucked the monkey, and this is how it came about? Because remember when it first had it years ago, people were getting it because they were playing with their prairie dog. Remember?
Okay.
Like 20 years ago, people had prairie dogs. They got monkeypox from playing with their prairie dog.
Okay.
It was around the Midwest, I think, that they had it.
I never heard
This
of it.
monkeypox came from somewhere else.
Yeah, this is around the world. So let's see. Bizarre
But
that
you're saying that that's just a rash that you have on your face? It's not monkeypox?
it's heat rash, baby.
He's
All right,
hoping it's
bizarre.
not.
It looks horrible.
Have sex with your clothes on. Avoid kissing. Wash hands.
Wait.
Fetish gear, sex toys, fabrics. Masturbate together at a distance of 6 feet without touching each other, without touching any rash or sores.
Fuck off.
Here's some monkey.
Masturbate together, but within 6 feet apart.
Is it curable? Will it go away, or you just get
Yeah,
it?
you'll get it. It's see here. They finally
Is
said
it
it. They
fatal?
don't want it to get the AIDS gay stereotype connected to it, so they're being very wordy with trying not to offend people. But pretty much, you don't have to worry about it right now, unless you're cruising Grinder and in that type of lifestyle.
Oh, I got to delete Grinder from my phone. Hold on.
Yeah. Well, no, just you can give BJ's for a month. Just give BJ's. You're not going to get it. You're going to digest it. The problem is when it goes.
What
up
if they
the butt,
got the monkeypox in their mouth?
That's fine. You'll digest it as long as you don't have mouth sores. You'll be fine. You got acid reflux. If you got acid reflux, I would.
So what they're saying is that it's got to get into your bloodstream.
Yeah.
Anally?
Well, that's the best way.
They're saying that's the easiest way.
So, it looks like
Anal
anal
sex
sex is
leads
going to be out for a while for you, Tommy.
A lot more. Yeah, I gotta put a lid on it.
Yeah, you got to put a lid on it.
Lighten up and give it a rest for a month.
Is this why we're not in the studio today? Is there a monkeypox outbreak amongst you two?
No. Molly
Yes,
Twisted
welcome,
Dreams Film Festival, October 14th to the 16th.
With who?
Lloyd Kaufman and Brinky
Lloyd
Stevens will be there.
Yeah.
Woo! All the greatest independent horror films. Check us out at Twisted Dreams Film Festival everywhere. You can even throw a .com on that and go to the website. So
It's in October.
October
the
14th to 16th. And that's set
to the 16th.
the Saturday, October 15th, I will be at Milwaukee Paracon, hosted by T. Krulos, and we'll be doing a breakout session on The Secret by Byron Priest, which proves I have read a book. Come talk some treasure hunting with me.
I mean, it's a picture. I'm just kidding.
It's a picture book.
It's picture and
pictures.
poems, and yes,
It's a book.
lovely.
Tommy read a pamphlet. Tommy read a pamphlet.
It's a treasure map, fuckface.
So you can also follow Twisted Dreams Film Festival on Facebook or any other social media for updates as we release some of the films that are going to be featured.
So, have y'all been enjoying the films that you've been reviewing?
They are
been
too
great.
good that I feel bad.
Wow.
We only have so much room, so much time.
How many are submitted?
305 as of last night.
Whoa! You're gonna watch all 305?
Yes.
Jesus.
They're not all full movies, you know. But
Yeah, I understand that. But that's
it's still
quite.
over 60 hours of movies, right?
And we're also doing movies with Mark too. So every other week. So this week it's Chocolat for Miss Malita.
All right, we got one more story.
Yeah, let's do another story.
One more story. Well, let's see. What should we? So, this is the new look. Everybody is loving the hair on the men. Molly,
Robin Williams.
These are hairy dudes.
He's dead.
It's
He's
now
an
pop
corpse.
culture.
Okay.
What are you
So
thinking?
who is saying that that's in now?
GQ, and they tell you what's in. GQ is saying hairy chest, hairy beards.
I mean, the beard I'm okay with. The
I
chest.
got a hairy chest. What do you think?
I can't see it from the
You
video.
you can't remember what my hairy chest looks like?
It's moderately hairy.
Yeah, mine too. Mine's moderate.
It's not like all the way like up here, like crazy hairy.
Yeah, I just got some here. My stomach's hairy, but not like.
Yeah.
Tom's got a cute little patch of like hair right here on his head.
That's where a witch put a curse on his ass.
Yeah.
Or no, it's here. Yeah.
Yeah, right. This is a patch of hair. I don't know why.
It's cute.
Like and share, Molly. Like and share, or like and share will hunt you down and bite you. Well, all right, universe. Thank you very much. And remember,
we're not good
enough.
Thank you.